Hello, in today's video, I'm sharing 5 underrated beauty products that I'm obsessed with. I don't use that word a lot, but I've been using these and have been completely wowed by them. So I wanted to share them with you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's go ahead and get into these beauty products that I've been loving. I share beauty and makeup and skincare and anti-aging products here on my channel. I'm 46 years old. I'm not getting any younger. And I know a lot of you are interested in what works, what doesn't, what can you be consistent with, because that's part of the equation. And that is why I'm so excited about this first product, because Nira is having their 35% off winter sale right now. So I'm partnering with them for this first part of the video to share their skincare laser. So the reason why I was interested in this is because I'm seeing more crow's feet issues going on over here, some creasing that's not really going away as quickly at rest as it once was. And this eye specifically, my eye crease is going down further below the corner of my eye. It's making eye makeup a lot more difficult, and I'm trying to avoid invasive procedures if I can help it. This is a beauty device, one of the rare beauty devices that I've used where I've been able to be really consistent with it, because you're moving the entire time and it only takes 2 minutes. It's the first and only non-fractional at-home laser device that's FDA cleared and proven to reduce wrinkles. So you're getting the same technology you would at a dermatologist to build natural collagen, but at a lesser cost, especially now during their sale, but without the harsh side effects and the downtime. And they have a 90-day guarantee. You can get your money back if you don't see results in 90 days. So I'm doing a 90-day challenge. And if you want to grab this during this 35% off winter sale, you can do the 90-day challenge along with me. Customers have also seen results with lifting of hooded eyes. I've seen one YouTuber in particular who saw great results with that. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to try it. But also dark spots, hyperpigmentation, and acne scars, which I think is pretty amazing. I mean, that's what laser technology does. One of the main reasons I think I'm so consistent with this is because you use this on a clean, dry face. You don't have to have any kind of a messy gel on your face that you need to rinse off after. You power the device on and you get it to your treatment level, which you'll figure out when you first get it. I find it very comfortable to use on level 3, but I know a lot of people have used it on level 2 and they've seen results. I feel warmth, but no pain, and that's where you want it. When you're using this on your eye, you just move in this pattern for 40 pulses, and that's it. The tone tells you when you need to move it, and if you're off your skin a little bit, there's a reject tone. But just to show you on my hand how quickly each pulse is, that's how quick it is. When you're finished, you want to hydrate really well. They offer a hyaluronic acid advanced serum. You can also purchase it in a bundle with the device. As with any device, you're not going to see results overnight. They say to use it daily for 90 days. You'll start to see results in about 30 to 60. You can use it twice daily if you want enhanced results. I just don't understand why I'm not hearing more people talking about this, especially with the way those that do have it love it and just how easy and quick it is to use. So I'm going to be using this for the next 90 days. I'm going to be coming back to show you my results later. And if you want to pick this up and do the 90-day challenge with the 90-day guarantee, you can at a discount right now. I'll have the link down below. I'm saying this is underrated. It may not be now that I'm thinking about it, but I feel like I don't hear as many people talking about the Natasha Denona Mini Biba palette as I've heard them talk about her other palettes. Did that sentence even make sense? You know what I'm saying. So I have been reaching for this so much for an everyday palette. I sometimes don't use the shimmer. I'll sometimes just leave my lid plain and I'll just use the other shades in my crease, my transition, and to line with. But this is such a complete everyday palette for me, whether I want to use the shimmer, if I want to just do kind of an easy just transition, just one and done, or a full out look like I did today. I mean, today I put this shade in my transition, I put this shade in my crease. This shade, which looks like it's going to be dark, is one of her sheer shades. It's actually really versatile. I kind of smoked out the outer edge of my eye with it. I of course have this middle shade on my lid, and then I lined with this deep shade. I mean, I can only use this palette and get such a variety of looks. I wanted to use all the shades today to show you, but you don't have to go all out with it if you don't want to. I have several Natasha Denona palettes, several of the minis, and I feel like this is one of my most used minis already, and I love all of the minis that I have. I would say if you want an enhanced neutral palette, an easy to use palette that's great for on the go or something great to reach for to get ready quickly, I would pick this up for sure. Now, I don't ever hear anybody talk about this. I mentioned this in one of my year-end best of videos, but I have to put this in here because I think the Lord Jones Whole Plant Formula CBD Lip Balm is so underrated. It's ridiculous. So I'm a big lip balm person, and the ones that I have and use and love, the regulars, are, really good. But for some reason, this winter in particular, my lips have been really dry and they've been getting chapped and flaky, flakier than usual, and none of my regular lip balms are cutting it. The only one that is truly rescuing my lips from getting hard and flaky, that sounds so gross, is this one. It is doing it. It is healing my lips. It's keeping them from getting to that point. And if they do get to that point from something else, this brings them back to normal. It has a very light scent, almost undetectable. I don't notice it when it's on. I love the size of the applicator. I love the consistency of it. It feels good. It's not sticky. If I apply it at night, it seems to stay on all night. It's also good underneath daytime products, daytime lipsticks or lip balms or lip glosses if you want, a layer under your other products. I've tried several really great products from Lord Jones, and I'm just adding this one to the list. If you're prone to chapped lips, I wouldn't sleep on this. I've been using my finger to apply my shimmers and creams to my lids for the longest time, but there's a lot of inaccuracy that happens with the inner corners and when it comes to getting it right up into the fold of the crease and how far it goes into the deeper shade. If you're applying a deeper shade to your outer corner, I have been completely obsessed, enamored with this Refer 21 brush. It picks up just the right amount of product and applies it beautifully. Now, depending on the look you want, you can go in, with dry product and get a more natural shimmer look. If you want a more dramatic effect, you can wet the product. Either way, it just works really nicely, and I can get right in the corner and just right up to that transition, that crease area, and get everything really nice and precise. That's what this brush is made for, and it does the job beautifully. I have used similar brushes before that are supposed to do this, but for some reason, the application of the product, I don't know if it's because my lids are slightly textured or what, it's just never given the effect that I want. This brush does. Now, I want to give you another option too that is kind of a runner-up for me. It's available in a set. If you're wanting a brush set, I think that the Angie Hot and Flashy A505 brush is another great option from BK Beauty. It is available in the Angie Hot and Flashy set. I think all of those brushes are really great. This is actually a concealer brush. It's got a more pointed tip than the Refer brush does. So it really just depends if you're wanting a single brush or if you're wanting one with a little bit of a taper to it, or if you're wanting a set. But I wanted to give you both options. I lean a little bit more towards the Refer for applying a little bit more pigment, but they both work really nicely for both creams as well as shimmers. And I love them, and I'm glad to have a little bit more precision when applying those types of products. This is the Milani Powder Trio. The official name is the Cheek Kiss. The shade is Golden Hour Glow. Now, when I first tried this, I was a little bit skeptical because there is some kick up when you first tap your brush in. I do have to kind of tap my brush off a little bit before I bring it to my face. Just because it happens doesn't mean this is going to end up being a bad product. So I want to give you that disclaimer because I actually really love the way this applies, the way it looks on the face, and the way it lasts. And it's at such a great price point. I've really been loving this. You can see the variety that you get here on the back of my hand. The bottom swatch is when I mix all three of these together, and that's kind of what I have going on my cheek. I started out with a mixture of the two lighter shades, and then I added this deeper shade kind of on the back of my cheekbone, but then I ended up kind of swirling them all together, and this is what I ended up with. And I think it's so pretty and vibrant, and it will last me all day. It just gives a beautiful warmth, and there's a very, very subtle sheen here that you almost can't even pick up. I'm not sure if you can catch that in the monitor. It's not a glitter, it's not a shimmer, it's just a subtle, almost candlelit glow radiance. I mean, I don't even think that you can really see it in the monitor, especially, when you're a little bit older. It can be so flattering because it does just give you that glow that you kind of need. And that's what this does. It does it really nicely. I find the pigment lasts throughout the day. I mean, I've had this on for several hours. I'm really, really happy with how it still looks. If you're looking for a drugstore palette that will take you from spring into fall, into summer, into winter, this is a great one to pick up. I mean, this is a relatively new launch from Milani, I think, that I've just been loving. Now, I'm saying all of these are underrated because I just feel like more people need to be talking about them. I think they're fantastic. I've been reaching for them constantly, and I think everyone else should too. I'll have all the links and everything listed down below, as well as what I'm wearing, as I always do. I hope you found this video helpful and enjoyable. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.